Hello students, now we are continuing the bookish lines, the paragraph of a tiger in the zoo. In our last class, in the lecture number 1, I told you the theme of the chapter, the poem A Tiger in the Zoo. Now we will be studying the paragraph one by one. So now the poet further says, we are going to just start what are the poetic lines of the poem. This poem contrasts a tiger in the zoo with the tiger in its natural habitat. This poem gives a comparison of the tiger who is in the zoo and the tiger who is having its natural habitat. The poem moves from the zoo to the jungle. So one by one, while comparing all these things, the poem moves from one place to another, one scene to another scene, that is from zoo to jungle, and back again to the zoo, and again the poet comes back to the zoo. Now read the poem silently and say which stranger speaks about the tiger in the zoo and which one speaks about the tiger in the jungle. So now we have to continue further. We have to see that which paragraph is used for the tiger in the zoo and which paragraph is said about the tiger in the jungle. So here we are taking the first paragraph, that is, he stalks in his vivid stripes a few steps of his cage on pads of velvet quite in his quiet rage. So you can mention here that this line is said about the tiger in the zoo. These are the qualities of the tiger in the zoo. What are the qualities? He stalks in his vivid stripes. Now the poet says that tiger stalks. Stalks means to make round, to complete one round, to go from one place to another. He stalks in his vivid stripe. In vivid stripe means very elegant. The stripes, the vivid stripes means the long stripes that is present in the tiger, which can be easily seen from very far. So that is described as vivid by the poet. He stalks in his vivid stripes the few steps of his cage. There is very few steps of the cage. Since it is a small cage, so that's why if the tiger in the zoo is used to make small rounds, so that's why this has been attributed by the poem that the poet that he stalks in his vivid stripes the few steps of his cage on pads of velvet quite. Now it is the leg of the tiger that is on pads of the velvet quite. So now the pads of the velvet quite here is the claws, the pads of the tiger, the feet of the tiger, that is described as the pad because it is very soft. That's why it is written here the velvet quite, means velvet, very silently. What does the tiger do? The whole paragraph tells about the tiger, the walking style of the tiger, the appearance of the tiger, that he stalks in his vivid stripes with very elegant body features, very elegant stripes of his body. He just walk quietly, very small, with a very small step, very few steps. It means the zoo is his cabinet is very small and he's making one complete round from one place to another, and that is very small. So that's why it is written the few steps of the cage on the pads of velvet quite, and the leg of the tiger is very soft. It is just as a pad as the velvet pad, so that is being described here. And in his quiet rage, so the tiger does not enjoy the privilege of being the tiger. He is he is kept apart from the tiger, those who are in the jungle, and that's why he cannot express himself as a tiger, and he knows his limitations as well. That's why these all things make him quite rageful, quite angry. So that's why the tiger is very angry because whatever has been attributed as the quality of the tiger, that he is not getting inside the cage. So all these things is making him rageful, making him angry. He is unable to exhibit his natural qualities. So that's why once again here we are moving. He stalks in vivid stripes the few steps of his cage. He is taking very few steps because the cage is very small and his legs are very soft, and he is walking very slowly. Very slowly he is taking rounds of his cage, his cabinet where he is kept, and he is very rageful. He is very angry as well. Now we will be proceeding toward the next paragraph in our next class. This was the first paragraph of the tiger in the zoo, and this sentence has been spoken for the tiger who is kept in the zoo. Thank you.